Today, we are solving the problem of distribution. Number 1. This is 2000 AMC 10 problem 14. Miss Water gave an exam in the mathematics class of 5 students. She entered the scores in random order to a spreadsheet, which recalculated the class average after each score was entered. The Water noticed that after each score was entered, the average is always an integer. The scores listed in ascending order were 71, 76, 80, 82, and 91. What was the last score Mrs. Water entered? Now we should know the average equals the sum of the numbers divided by number of the numbers. So the first 2 students' score must divisible by 2. The sum of the first 2 students' scores. The score has the odd number, 71 and 91. We know odd plus odd is even, so this can be sum of 71 and 91 can divisible by 2. Or the even plus even. We have 3 even numbers, 76, 80, and 82. We can choose any 2 of these 3 numbers. The sum can be divisible by 2. Now we look at if the sum of the 3 students' score must divisible by 3. Must divisible by 3. So look at this one. The first one, 71 divisible by 3. That's the remainder 2. And 91 divisible by 3. That's the remainder 1. 96 divisible by 3. That's the remainder 1. Divisible by 3 rule is the sum of the digits divisible by 3. So 6 plus 7, 13. Divided by 3, remainder 1. And 80 divided by 3, remainder 2. And 82 divided by 3, 2 plus 8, that's the 10, remainder 1. So the first 2 odd number, remainder sum is the 3 divisible by 3. So the 3 even number any number cannot divisible by 3. So we cannot use the 2 even. We must use we cannot use the 2 odd. We must use the 2 even. So 2 even, look at this, the remainder 1, remainder 1, remainder 1. 3 remainder added together is 3, divisible by 3. So the first 3 scores must be the 76 plus 82 plus 91. The sum is 249. So the sum is the 249, and then sum of the 4 number must divisible by 4. So 249 divisible by 4 is the last 2 digit. The 249 plus the 71, that's the 320 20 divisible by 4. So we use the 249 plus 71. That's the last two digit is the 20. That's divisible by 4. So the sum of the 5 number must be divisible by 5. So last the number they entered is the 80. Because that's the 320 is also divisible by 5. The rule for divisible by 5 is the ones digit is the 5 or 0. So we also know multiple plus multiple, still the multiple of the 5. So the answer is the C, 80. Number 2, this is the 2001 AMC 8, problem 21. The mean of a set of 5 different positive integer is 15. The median is 18. The maximum value of the largest of these 5 integer is. So the mean we also call the average. So in the last the question, they ask the average, but for this one, they use the mean. Mean is the average. So the mean of 5 different positive integer is the 15. We know the mean or average equals the sum of the n numbers, the number of numbers, sum of numbers divided by number of the numbers. The 5 different integer, the mean is 15, and sum from this the formula we get the sum equals mean times number of the number. Total, that's the 5 numbers. Mean is the 15. So the sum is the 75. The sum is the 75. In this, the 5 different number, the median is the 18. So in this side, we have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 integer. Median, that's the middle number. If the number of number is the odd, median is the middle number. If the number of the number is even number, then the median equals the average of the middle two sum. Odd number, 5 number, that's easy. The median is the middle one, that's the 18. So because the 5 different positive integer, if we want to get the as large as the largest one, so the first two, we try use the as small as we can. The smallest positive integer is the 1, following by the 2. And after the 18, we try to get the last one. So the third number, we put on the, after 18, we put the different number, smallest is the 19. Now we have the 19 plus 1, that's the 20. 18 plus 2, that's the 20. 20 plus 20, that's the 40. So the last number is the 75 minus 40. That's the 35. So the answer is the D. Number 3, this problem is the 2002 AMC 8, problem 18. Gage skated 1 hour 15 minutes each day for 5 days, and 1 hour 30 minutes each day for 3 days. How long would he have to skate the ninth day in order to average 85 minutes of skating each day for the entire time? So, the first 5 days, each day he skated 1 hour 15 minutes. 1 hour 15 minutes, that's the 60 minutes plus 15, 75 minutes. So first 5 days, he skate total 375 minutes. And then another 3 days, he skate as the 1 hour 30 minutes, 1 hour 30 minutes, that's the 90 minutes, total 220 minutes. So 8 days total together, he skated the 645 minutes. The total, because they want the average, the mean, that is the 85 minutes for entire time, 85 minutes. So he's skating the 8 days already, plus the 1 more day. That will be the 9 days. So we use the 9 times 85. That's the 765 minutes. So the last day, how many minutes he should skate? We use the 765 total minutes minus first 8 days, the minutes equals the 120 minutes. That's the 120 minutes divided by 60 minutes per hour. Total will be the 2 hours. The answer is the 2. Number 4, this is the 2002 AMC 10A problem 21. The mean, median, unique, mode, and range of a collection of 8 integers are equal to 8. The largest integer can be element in this collection is. So we have the 8 numbers. That's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. So 8 numbers. The median is the mean, median, unique mode, and the range are all equal to 8. 8 number. First, we talk about mean. The median, we talk about median. Median, this is the even, number of number is the even. The median equals the middle to average. So that's the 8. So that's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is the 7. This is the age, 8. So that's the number 5 and the 4. Sum of these 2 numbers divided by 2. So we put the 8. That's the easy one. That's the 8, 8. 8 plus 8 divided by 2. Also, the unique mode, we know the mode that appear the most number. The mode is the 8. So, easy for us to do. We put the 8. That will be still the mode is the 8. Because we still have the 3, another 3 number in the front to make that unit. That's the unique. We can do as small as we can because we want the last number We want the last number as large as we can do. Now we already use this one. They still told us the range is the 8. The range is the 8. The range equals the largest number, the minus smallest number. That's the range. So largest minus smallest, we try to use the easy is the 14 and the 6. So that's the 14 minus 6. Also, the mean, they also told us the mean is 8, 2. Now we use the 6 plus the 14. That's already 20. Plus middle 2. The full number, that will be the 12. Plus the 12, full number sum is the 32. Divided by 4, that's the 8. So if the sum of the middle 2, that's the 12. So we put the 6 because they ordered. So now that's the easiest that we can mean, median, range, and also the median. They all the 8. But they ask as large as we can. So we try to make the front number smaller, and then we can make the last number bigger. So now look at the answer. The largest number still have another 15. We will try if 15 is work. If this is the 15, the smallest one will be the 7. If this is the 7, we will put the next after the 7 number must be as small as we can. That's the 7. But 3, 7, that's the 21. Plus the 15, that's the 36. So average, not the 8. Because for this, the 8, for 8, I don't worry about that. I just calculate what's the average of another 4 numbers. But they are not the 8, that's the 9. So largest the integer we can do for this side. So the answer is the D. Number 5. This is the 2003 EMC8 problem 7. Blake and Jenny each took 400-point tasks. Blake average is 78 on the 4 tasks. Jenny scored the 10 points higher than Blake on the first task, 10 points lower than him on the second task, and 20 points higher on both the third and the fourth tasks. What is the difference between Jenny's average and Blake's average on these 4 tasks? Given the Blake average is the 78. 78 on the 4 tasks, so the total points is the 78 times 4. That will be the 312. And now we look at the Jenny's score. Jenny scored the 10 points higher than Blake. So from the 3.312, the first task, he's the 10 more than the Blake. So we just the first task the higher 10 points, and the 10 points lower than him on the second task, because the second task he's the he's the 10 the last, we minus 10. And then the third and the fourth, both the 20 points higher. That means the plus 20 plus the 20. That's all the points the Jenny got. That is, total is the 352. So plus the 40, that's the 352. Average, that will be the 352 divided by 4. That is 88. So Jenny's average is the 88. And Blake, the average is the 78. So the difference, we use the 88 minus 78. That is the 10. So the answer is A. Number 6. This is the AMC8 2004, number 11. So the number negative 2, 4, 6, 9, 12 are rearranged according to these rules. The largest isn't the first. So we have the 5 number. We put the 5 space here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The largest isn't first, but it is one of the first 3 places. So the largest number, that will be the 12. 12 is only the second or third. And the smallest isn't last, but it is one of the last 3. So the smallest, here not the 12, and here smallest is the negative 2, not the negative 2. The negative 2 will be here. And then the median is not the first or last. That means the median is the median. Median in this one is the 6. Okay, I put the 6 here. The median is not the last and the first. So this, the restriction told us middle 3 number, that's the negative 2, 6, and 12. So the question is the average of the first and the last. So middle 3, we already have only left 9 and 4. So they ask the average of the first and the last. We use the 9, 4 plus the 9 divided by 2. That's the average. That's the mean. So 13 divided by 2, the answer is the 6.5. That's the C. Number 7. This is the 2010 AMC8 problem 4. What is the sum of the mean, median, and the mode of the numbers? This one. So to find the median, we need the rearrange the numbers from the smallest to the largest. After we arrange, the number is 0, 0, 1, 2, and 3, 3, 3, and 4. So the median, that's the middle number. So that's the 8 numbers. The median is the average of the middle 2 number. That's the 2 plus 3 divided by 2. That's the 2.5. 5 divided by 2. Mode, that's the That's the median. 2.5 mode, that's very easy. It's the 3. The most appeared number, that's the 3. And the mean is the sum of the numbers divided by number of the numbers. Sum of the numbers, so 1 plus 2 plus the 3 times 3 plus the 4, the total divided by 8. The total is the 9 plus 1, 10, 16. Divided by 8, that's the 2. So the average is the 2. The sum of the median, mean, and the mode is the 7.5. The answer is the C. Divided by the